Alright, hello 20-2. I know this video is coming a little late. We're going to extend the due date of the introduction assignment to Monday. That would be the 27th, April 27th. Okay, so I'm just going to get in really quickly and go over a couple things about writing your introductory paragraphs. Okay, I know I've given an outline, but I just thought a little bit of extra information might help you. Okay, so we're going to be looking at first step is to determine your topic. You're going to look at the question. Okay, that's the first thing you're going to do. So if I'm you, I'm going over to my Google Classroom and I'm going to walk through this with you. And I'm having a look at the assignment and I'm looking at the question and I'm going to say, okay, what's my opinion about the idea that individuals' actions have affect the lives of others? Great. So what can people do that affect the lives of others? There's kind of it's a loaded question. It's pretty broad and pretty general, and we can kind of build a lot of understanding from that right off the top. What is your opinion of the idea that, and here's an example, we know that individuals' actions can affect the lives of others. So that's the question. Okay? You're going to be looking at the story that I provided, the the film that you watched, and then your own personal life experiences. So, the topic. How you're going to start it. The topic of your essay is your understanding of what the text creator or the director or author has to say about people coping or people being affected by other people in their life. Okay, to do this, we're looking at the second point here. You are free to add personal experiences and or understandings of life on that topic. Make sure your personal response is directly connected to ideas expressed in that literary text studied in class. So at the beginning of our essay, we have a text. You're going to use that as well. Okay? Don't repeat the question. Don't. Don't do that. That hurts. You just have to evaluate the question and then be critical of it. You add to the idea, you add to the question, you give an answer, you maybe alter what it's asking, but don't repeat the question. When identifying your topic, it's critical to add to the idea asked of you. Take the question topic and add to it with what the text suggests about that idea. Make your essay topic a fresh idea. So I want your essay to be something new to me. And I don't want you to just repeat the answer to the essay or repeat what's obvious, right? You're gonna bring in your own personal experience, you're gonna bring in your understanding of the film and story, and you're gonna make a fresh and new take on that essay. And then we're just gonna look at one more. We're gonna outline your support. Sorry. Okay. The elements of your introduction. Your introduction must accomplish 3 tasks. You have to identify the topic, outline your supports for the topic, which is the story, the film, and your own personal opinions or experiences, and then state your thesis. And while doing all this, you must elicit the reader's interest. So while doing all this work, you have to make sure that I'm interested, right? It's not too boring. Okay, and then when creating your introduction, ask yourselves the following questions. So if you can, once you're done writing this assignment, you go back and you ask these questions about your introduction. And if you can check every one of these things off, then that means your introduction was successful. What literary text is being discussed? Who is the author? What is this essay's topic? How does the writer plan to develop and support that topic? What is the thesis, which is what you understand to be the author's thoughts on this topic or your answer to the question? Has the writer elicited the reader's interest? So is it interesting? Okay, so now I'm going to give a second to look at this. And then I'm going to go over and I've made a little to-do list. Okay, and I realize it's small, so I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Okay, first, a topic sentence. This is a general statement about the topic, as in if you were talking to someone about it, you would just, if someone asked you, hey, what is your opinion that the idea that an individual's actions affect the lives of others, and then your answer to that without talking about the book would be your general statement. Okay, so this shouldn't be like talking about the movie or talking about the story. Should be general, not talking about the texts here. Then you're going to write subtopic 1. Again, this is a sentence or two explaining to the reader, I'm the reader, about what aspect, which is the character events or etc., from the film that you are going to relate to the essay question. The essay question. Okay, sorry. In your first body paragraph. Subtopic 2. This should be a sentence or two explaining to the reader about an aspect from Making a Difference, A Starfish at a Time, the story, that you are going to relate the essay question to. Subtopic 3, I didn't write it, I don't know why. This should be a sentence or two about how... Oh, sorry. This should be a sentence or two about how your personal experience relates to the question. And then finally, your thesis. This should be your opinion. This is answering the question in your opinion and also what you think the authors are saying. So you're talking about the author's take on the question and your own. Okay, and you're combining them together. And what I mean by your own is that you're telling me what you think the author meant, right? And you're going to support it by giving quotes and stuff throughout the essay. And so by you saying that in the story or in the film The Hate U Give, the author, the director, believes that individuals have the opportunity to change the lives of many people if they show a bit of courage, or something of that nature is what you're going to say. And that's you telling me what the author thinks. So it's your opinion mixed with what the author thinks about the topic. Good luck, 20-2s. Remember that the deadline is extended to Monday.